Hi friends, this is the third and final video in the Country Girls Sew Along series. If you're new here, my name is Ingalls Gunn. At the end of September, I made an introductory video which talked about the pattern that we were using, fabrics that you could select, and other details. And then the second video was a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a prairie style dress. Now in this video, we're going to be showing the reveal for that dress that I was creating in video 2. After I had finished the first dress, I then wanted to create Nellie Olson's dress from season 1, episode 3, titled Country Girls. And this is my version that is basically the finale of the show. And it went together pretty much the same way as the first dress. The exception is that I used the neckline from view B, and I made the pieces separately, so the bodice is separate from the skirt. And this is a historically accurate way that children's garments were sometimes created, because children normally grow up as opposed to out, and so by having a separate bodice and skirt, that allows for more growth. And in some of the images that I had used for my research, you could see shadowing in the photos, which I believe that perhaps that may have been the same technique that the original dressmakers on the show also used. Now I think you're really going to enjoy the footage of my model Stevie. She is such a sweetheart. She loves Little House, and I can't wait for you to see the dresses. To recognize my model? Stevie had portrayed Mary Ingalls for me back in February when I first started creating the Little House 50th costume collection. And as she was now modeling 2 more dresses for me, I wanted to thank her. Now, Stevie is a Little House fan. She also loves the Addams family, particularly Wednesday Addams. And as this is October and Halloween is swiftly approaching, I wanted to see if I could come up with a costume that combined her love of Laura Ingalls as well as Wednesday Addams. And of course, the dress was in red because that is Stevie's favorite color. And on Little House, in the first season, Melissa Gilbert famously wore that darling red dress in her portrayal as Laura Ingalls. So in thinking about all of those elements, I decided that I was going to create Stevie a scarecrow hat. And so this, Stevie already has her hat, but I took vintage quilt pieces and antique fabrics and vintage buttons and created this cute style of scarecrow hat, as I call it. And it's sort of just like a floppy sun hat, if you will. And it was really fun. So when Stevie first saw the dress, she definitely expressed her delight and was so excited to put it on. And I waited until the end of the photo shoot to tell her that the dress and hat was actually hers. And her response is so precious, I just have to share it with you. So Stevie, I've been doing a YouTube series called The Country Girls Sew Along, and I had gotten your measurements from your mom. Mm-hmm. Did you know that this is your dress and hat to keep?
What? No way.
It's your dress and hat. It's made exactly for your measurements. I hope you have enjoyed The Country Girls Sew Along. Over on my website, there is an accompanying post that talks about the pattern that was used, some of the fabrics and inspiration, as well as how you can get your own scarecrow hat from my Etsy shop. Now, you'll definitely want to subscribe to the channel because my next video will also be an Ingalls family costume, but it's with a twist. You won't want to miss it. And as always, I appreciate a thumbs up or a kind comment down below. Thank you so much for watching.